What's up, guys? It's Mr. Fit to Flourish. I wanted to talk a little bit about the week ahead, okay? So this is what we kind of share with our stocks and coffee sessions every Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, in our stocks and coffee sessions in the Discord. So stocks and coffee with K5 and Fit to Flourish. So you guys could get to take a look at what we do. So we always start off with a quote, and it's take the risk or lose the chance. So this pretty much refers to the idea that it's better to take risks than to wait for chances, and that taking risks can lead to new experiences and opportunities. However, taking risks can also cause losses. Losses can be good though. Losses are lessons, and these lessons allow you to learn and take greater risks, yet more calculated risks, okay? More calculated risks. So we can review. So we had Google calls that I had called out, and they went 120%. We had QQQ puts calls. We were swinging at INTC, MU. Got SMCI calls throughout the week when it hit that 435 level. We did an options intro class and a trading master class. A ton of good stuff in our Discord. If you want, feel free to join. Click the link in the bio. Also, a lot of you guys are watching these videos, nobody's liking them. So if you're getting a lot of information from here, because I'm pretty much giving all the information that people make you pay for, they make you pay thousands of dollars for this information, dropping it for free here on YouTube. So like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and let's go up. Let's go up. I'll put out a lot more information if I get more likes, but I'll just keep it slowly trickling for now. Anyways, earnings. So in terms of earnings this past week, FedEx missed by 25% on EPS, huge. Also missed by 200 mil on revenue. And they lowered their guidance. They just don't have as much business. They have to raise the rates for delivering packages, and it's not looking too good. So they lowered their guidance moving forward. The stock dumped 15%, so from $300 to about $253 as we speak. General Mills. So General Mills had a pretty good beat, but the stock remained unchanged. So they beat EPS and revenue, but the stock remained unchanged. And then in terms of economic data this week, we had, of course, FOMC. We had our first rate cut in a while from the Fed. So we had a 50-point basis rate cut from the Fed. So the Fed's going to be cutting more this year. And some big banks think that we're going to have up to 75 points being cut for the remainder of the year. The Fed is going to be also watching core PCE and jobless claims closely. So on these days, expect volatility. Okay, these data days will be more volatile, and the Fed wants unemployment to stay down, and they want PCE to stay low, and they just want PCE to stay under control. Let's just say that for now. Wants PCE under control. And based on this 50-point basis cut, risk on assets should fly, like Bitcoin. We should also see gold fly. So the market should short-term go up, but just keep in mind that October during election years is typically no bueno. Probably the worst month during election years. And then towards the end of the year, stocks typically rebound. All right, but currently it looks like the market wants more uppies. All right. In terms of jobless claims came in lower than expected. Excuse me. Lower than expected this week. ISM manufacturing data is all of a sudden good now. So all of a sudden this stuff started happening right after that rate cut. And then related news in Buzz. So Micron is projected to post earnings of 1.1 per share. And this would be a 202% change year over year in their EPS. That would be insane. Caused a lot of ripping. Quad witching was 920, which was Friday. Stocks mainly kept in range, and $5 trillion in derivatives expired. So rebalancing is going to be happening this week. So be aware of that. End of the week, we could see massive moves, potentially downside moves on like the Mag 7 and semiconductors if we get a sort of rotation. going into October. Again, October, pretty bloody month during election years. And then Dell and PLTR is going to be joining the S&P 500 on Friday, September 30th. ARM was making big moves. It partnered with Apple and put their AI in the iPhone. So that caused a huge rip in ARM this past week. And we talked about this last week in the Discord. BTC is flying. It's breaking back above 63K. The last time we saw Bitcoin, it was at 52.5K. I think is the last time I did a video like this. And that was only a week and a half ago. All of a sudden, at 63K. So pretty much a 20% increase. Insane. And then INTC is getting a potential buyout from Qualcomm. So keep that in mind. With Intel could fly. Google is in talks with Hyundai to use their cars as robotaxis for their robotaxi service. And they're announcing this as Tesla is about to announce their robotaxi event on 10/10. Is there going to be a run up to the event? Potentially. We broke a 3-year weekly downtrend on Tesla, which is insane. Absolutely insane. 3-year downtrend. Okay. And we broke that this week. Also SMCI. So SMCI, we all know, had that Hindenburg report that caused it to go down like 50%. Currently it's trading between in range between 435 and 458. We still have a 10K delay. It's pretty much fraudulent at this point. So yeah, just be on the lookout for SMCI in that range. A break above and it could fly, a break below and it can go to 422 and then 398. Keep those numbers in mind. BlackRock is partnering with Microsoft to launch a $30 billion AI infrastructure fund. So this is pretty significant for Microsoft. We've been seeing Microsoft fly the past couple of weeks. We caught it at 411, exited at 420. Probably should have held because it went all the way to 440. And those contracts that we got out at 100%, but they ended up going, I think, like 6,000%. Ridiculous. Anyways, Disney struck a deal to bring Monday Night Football back to the platform. So this is really good for Disney, really good. A look ahead, in terms of earnings this week, we have Micron, we have CarMax, and Costco. The big one being Micron is one that everyone's looking at. CarMax is pretty decent for this week too, and then Costco as well. There's some other earnings plays that are just not really worth mentioning. All right, and then in terms of economic data this week, I need to update this section. Real quick here. I'm actually working on this section here, but we can just take a look real quick. On Thursday is really the most important time. Is going to be initial jobless claims. We also have GDP, and Fed Powell is speaking at 9:20 a.m. And that's right before the market opens. Like, this was oddly timed. 10 minutes before market open, we're going to see a ridiculous time on Thursday, right before market opens. You're going to see huge fluctuations. It's going to be insane. And then Friday we have core PCE. Things that we're watching this week, we're watching QQQ, INTC, MU, Google, and Tesla Schmesla. And then just to take a look at Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we can drop over to the tab over here on Market Watch. And on pretty much on Monday, we're going to have U.S. manufacturing PMI and some Fed speakers speaking, and then consumer confidence on Tuesday, and new home sales on Wednesday. Okay, so that concludes it for today. That's our stocks and coffee and what we talk about on Sundays. We kind of look at how we did in the past week, what happened in the week, and how that can affect the future. We go a little bit more into detail in the Discord and then show some charts as well. Stay tuned for more videos on how to chart stuff and how to get into plays, get in and out. A lot of this is really for beginners and people who are kind of tired of the what's that thing called, ICT, SMC, that BS. But yeah, come and learn the easy way, the way that you should keep it, and just stay consistent. And let's keep winning. Again, like, share, subscribe, do all that YouTube-y stuff, because I'll just drop even more gas. So we get 50 likes on this video. I will drop a full course on options and a full course on trading. So like it up, watch it up. I hope this helps somebody out there. You guys have a good one. Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance, and growth.